Alone. Isolated. The goalie's existence is, by nature, a solitary one. His actions can determine the difference between failure and success. On May 11, 2003, in the NCAA lacrosse tournament, Dartmouth goalie Andrew Goldstein made a historic difference.
I made the save, and I saw a big opening on my left side, so I just took it and ran. Just wound up, shot low, and there it was.
Andrew Goldstein took a chance and scored. He was the first goalie to score a goal in a Division I tournament game in nearly 3 decades.
That's just the way he plays, and I don't think he plays goalie like anybody that's played in the past 20 years. When he scored that goal against Syracuse, that cat came out of the bag. You know, it came out, and there's just something different about him from there on out.
Indeed, Andrew Goldstein was different. He was an All-American, the Dartmouth team MVP, and he was just a sophomore. But underneath that success, there was a secret, a deep truth he held inside him since he was a boy. He ached to come out to the world.
I'm gay, this is me. I'm gonna be myself. I'm not gonna hide because you like it.
In the fiercely insular arena of Ivy League lacrosse, Andrew Goldstein is out. Like the goal against Syracuse, his declaration after that 2003 season that he was gay also had a historic context. He is the most accomplished male team sport athlete in North America to be openly gay while competing. Andrew Goldstein stands alone. Growing up, Andrew Goldstein suspected he was different. By his sophomore year of high school, he knew. At times, the burden of being in the closet was oppressive.
I never once imagined that I would be an openly gay person, that would be my life. I always imagined that lies and hiding would be a large part of getting through the day. There are so many sleepless nights, there are moments when you don't want to be alive.
Were there times when you wanted to commit suicide?
Yeah, there definitely were. It's pretty awful to think about. There were so many nights when, yeah, I would lie awake thinking like, God, I can't live that life. I could hide, I could do this, or I could just end it and no one would ever know.
When Andrew enrolled at Dartmouth in 2001, he continued to pretend he was straight and even dated a girl as a freshman. But during the 2003 lacrosse season, Andrew fell in love. He wanted to tell his friends, but that would mean telling his teammates, and both team and goalie were in the midst of an unprecedented season. Dartmouth was the Ivy League champion and made the NCAA tournament for the first time in school history. Fears of destroying team chemistry kept him silent.
You like to think that everyone that you're around has similar beliefs as you, but you never know who would be offended by even the thought of someone being gay in their locker room. I mean, you hear these horror stories growing up. I mean, this is the reason it's so hard to come out. It's not supposed to be easy.
After the season, the confidence he gained on the field spilled over into his personal life. He was ready to risk everything: his friends, fraternity brothers, and his teammates. Finally, Andrew Goldstein was ready to come out. He decided to first tell a single teammate, defenseman Matt Nicholson, then asked him to pass the word to the rest of the team.
Some were completely shocked. I mean, jaw-dropping, just no way, can't believe it.
There's always that first time you're in the shower and you kind of look over and you don't really know how to treat it.
I don't want to say they treated it as almost like as a disease at first, but just as something that people were unsure about and they didn't know how to approach it, and there was that awkward stage.
This is the reason that there are no big gay athlete role models, because you're told your whole life no one will be accepting. You're told that they won't want to shower with you, they won't want to room with you, they won't want to sit next to you on the bus.
After learning of Andrew's sexuality, a sense of guilt gnawed at some of his teammates. Like so many athletes in the macho culture of the locker room, they had habitually degraded homosexuals by using the word gay as an insult. A number of them apologized to Andrew if they had offended him in the past.
That's the first thing they all thought to was, man, I hope I didn't piss him off, you know, I hope I didn't make him upset, you know, for dumb things that I might have said along the way that I really didn't mean.
These aren't kids who are trying to be hurtful. This is every male growing up in America right now uses the term gay to mean stupid or lame. It's pretty tough to change that. That's the culture.
Andrew was only out to his friends, family, and teammates, but an online essay he wrote brought the news of his sexuality to Ivy League opponents. Instead of the reaction he expected, many expressed admiration for his candor.
It says a lot about Andrew and his courage. I think it shows up in his game. Men's lacrosse is equated to hockey, football, tough guy sport, a lot of hitting and all that. Andrew is as tough and physical as anybody I've ever seen out there, especially in the goalie spot.
Andrew believed that his success on the field played a significant role in his acceptance.
What if you were a bench warmer in lacrosse? Would you have had the confidence to do this?
That's a really tough question, because who's to say that I couldn't have been the backup goalie, and would I still be hiding myself? There are probably times when I think I would have just quit.
And so, Andrew Goldstein continues to shatter stereotypes, continues to change the culture around him. The team approached a level of comfort that surprised even the players themselves.
It's pretty normal practice to email out to the team if, you know, Anna Kournikova is on TV, and then everyone can change their station. So this year my captain emailed out, "Hey Goldie, Andy Roddick is on ESPN2 playing." I thought that's not only pretty funny, but that's a pretty amazing thing for a captain of a Division I sport team to do.
What's the difference between an All-American lacrosse goalie and a gay All-American lacrosse goalie?
To certain people, it's a huge contradiction. All-American is what you think of, you know, the white, you know, 3 kids, picket fence All-American, and gay does not fit into that. So it's nice for me to hear gay All-American and to think it's just the same as All-American.